All right, welcome to the first episode of Wine, Whiskey, and Tail Wags. I am your co-host, Derek.
And I'm Sierra. And this is the official episode number 1.
Long time coming.
Freddie gonna let me have the book. I need my edge.
You can't be having a cat sitting on the table.
Yes, you can. He's part of the wine and whiskey.
Up the shot.
We're talking about animals. Why can't we have Freddie on?
All up in the way.
Of who?
So we're going to start by introducing ourselves. I am Derek. A little bit about myself. I started in the warehouse field early on, and then I just got out of it because it just wasn't working out for me. I wanted to learn something new, or I knew it was more to life or whatever. So I ended up getting into dogs. Ended up getting into animals, and my first job was at a boarding facility.
Why animals?
I don't know. I groomed one dog. My brother had a dog, and I just helped him out in grooming, and I didn't know anything I was doing. But while I was growing that dog, it was something, I don't know, something inside me that said, that's pretty cool. Like, I might can do this. So I stopped working in warehousing and literally took a pay cut and went and worked at a boarding facility, and just I've been actually happier ever since. I started in boarding, then I moved to grooming. Right now, I own a mobile grooming service. I've been doing that for about 3 years now. And we come to the customer house and groom their dogs versus them taking them to a salon. Just cut out all that wait time, and it's, extremely convenient. So I took that route, and a little while ago, my Sierra introduced we should start a podcast since we both know a good bit, about animals in general and taking care of them. I have a little under a decade of experience. And, we just gonna see where this takes us.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. And I'm Sierra. I've always been an animal lover, but I just didn't know that this was going to it was going to be my career. I started off going to school for psychology. I just knew I was going to be a FBI agent, behavior analysis, criminal profiling, be like a Criminal Minds type of person, but I went volunteered at one shelter, and that was pretty much it from there. Fell in love with working with animals. The rescue part of it was very rewarding, but because it was a start for me, I wanted to learn more, so that's when I got into the doggy daycare, just kind of pretty much moving my way up in the field. Did doggy daycare, which I absolutely love, being one-on-one with the pets, playing with them, treating them like my own, because every pet I see pretty much is like my own. From there, and that's where I wanted to learn the medical side, just so I know certain things of how to take care of my pets. And for some reason, when you're in the animal field or know a little bit about animals, everybody has a question about animals and think you're a vet from there on.
Yeah, think your expertise, yeah.
When at that time, for early on, I don't know too much. And even now, because I'm not a vet, I'm not a licensed vet, I don't know everything, but know a good bit because I've been doing this for a while now. This year actually is my 10-year anniversary being in the field of animals all around. Currently, I am a wellness center supervisor working with the great company Pet IQ. Under my brand is Pet Vet, located in Cartersville. We have locations everywhere, a little promotion there. So if you ever need shots, little ear stuff going on, go ahead and visit your local Vet IQ in Walmarts.
Is it like it's not like a vet clinic, like an actual, they do surgeries? Not a hospital.
Not a full service hospital. So the difference that's one thing I should talk about, the difference between full service, probably get into that in another episode, but there's a difference between a full service hospital, which is the ones you see brick and mortar a lot of times, where they do the surgeries, biopsies, and different things like that. They can take your x-rays, versus the wellness clinics, which there are more and more popping up, like Shot Vet and different things like that. But where I am, we actually do offer a little bit more than what Shot Vet offers. We do ear packages, so if you got an ear infection, we can take care of that. Minor skin things, and we do heartworm tests and heartworm test and feline leukemia test, and then the vaccines. So that's the main difference. Is wellness clinics are basic, you just vaccination, minor things, no surgery, versus a full service hospital, which you should always have one if you have a pet. And that's pretty much what I do now, along with starting some little other trinket stuff, maybe down the line with doggy collars.
Where did you get the idea of starting this wine, whiskey, and tail wax, a podcast?
Well, I've been wanting to do a podcast. I just didn't know what I wanted to do it on. Like, of course, I like beauty, but I'm not the biggest makeup person and all of that. I don't think I could teach anyone how to do makeup. I just like to look nice, and I don't do full face. And then I wanted to have I didn't want it to just be talking about anything. I wanted something that I'm passionate about, something I know that I can educate people on, and if they have questions, I can possibly answer on. Which, it was just one day sitting at work or on my way to work, I was just like, you know what? I should do a podcast. And all of a sudden, the name just hit me. I don't know how.
I was say, yeah. So where did the name come from? I think it's cool. Wine, whiskey, and tail wax. Sierra like wine. I like whiskey, and we both like dogs and animals, pets.
You know, it just came to me, honestly. I think I was in the car driving. I was either driving or I was riding with you. I can't fully remember. And it was just, I wanted something that fits our personality because we're both fairly laid back people for the most part. But we also have a passion for animals. And it was just more so thinking about our personalities and blending the animal, because I didn't want to be too robotic where it's just information, because that's boring. But I also wanted to blend us, being us and animals for the most part. And then I figured if we had a little wine or a little whiskey, we might loosen up a little bit, not be so nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much where it came from. And then
I'm sorry, I thought it was a great idea for my background in grooming and her background in, would you say, the vet side?
Vet side, doggy daycare.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really touched on training much. Thought about it, but
you got to have patience. Well, you got to have patience working with animals, period. But that training is another level.
It is.
Boy.
It takes patience.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Just like you have people that can watch, that could be a teacher, and then there's people that can be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can be a teacher
right.
just because you're a parent.
Right.
It takes a certain level of patience, which I feel like as an animal person you have to have, period, just because,
What do you mean by period? You have to have period?
No, you just have to have patience,
period. Oh, patience, period. Okay.
I mean that, of course, because, animals can't speak English, but that's where we get to learn behavior and stuff like that. But not to drag too much on about us.
So, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode. We look forward to you guys joining us on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
I think we definitely got a lot to teach you guys and educate you guys on just the general knowledge of taking care of your pets. Giving them the proper attention, giving them more than just pictures and Instagram.
Anybody can make a cute page.
Anybody can make a cute TikTok. Yeah, but then soon they turn that camera off. It's get out my face. Going somewhere. Get away from me. Yeah, no, that ain't how we're going to do it.
Let you know now. Your vets, your vet techs, your groomers, your doggy daycare people, they know who gets love at home. They
We're going
know
through it.
Who is loved at home. They know who's spoiled. They know who don't get attention. We can tell.
Absolutely.
Like, no, pets don't talk, but
we know. Yeah, that they're not getting the proper attention. Yeah,
we can tell.
We know.
So
we thank you.
Yeah.
For joining us.
Wine, whiskey,
and tail wags.